Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're continuing with our King William the Conqueror playthrough. In the first few episodes we have managed to expand our kingdom pretty decently so far. We managed to conquer the Kingdom of Brittany, which now belongs to us, doubling our lands in northern France, and we've also taken half of Wales and then created the Kingdom of Wales so that we can soon take the rest of those Welsh lands. But there is a faction against us, obviously opposing us because of how threatening we are, so we need to let that calm down a little bit before we do try and get the rest of Wales, as all of Ireland and Scotland and Wales are backing that, so the whole of the British Isles that aren't part of England, so quite strong, so it's a bit risky, so I'll wait for that to die down so we don't suffer too many casualties. So we'll let things tick along until that gets better. A couple of people are leaving it as they were at the end of the last episode, so that's good. So hopefully soon we will be able to attack Wales and claim the rest of it. May you live in harmony and contentment. I gladly accept the guardianship contract between King William and Richard. Richard de Normandy, this is our grandson from our second son, Prince Richard, so that's good that we've now got him as our guardian, so hopefully we can use him as a bit of a bargaining chip with some marriages somewhere. Hopefully, I'm hoping so. Anyway, let's have a look. Because I'm sure we have got that claim on Anjou, but not the rest of it, only that one province. Maybe she is 4 years old. Can we arrange a betrothal between her? I don't think she's going to say yes, but we can try. Between her and our grandson. Oh, is our grandson not showing up on here? No, he's not. Right. Okay, we have to actually click on him to do it then. Let's see what we can do with him. We'll let things tick along while we do that. It's got to be someone decently high ranking. Surely that we can try and marry our grandson to and get some sort of alliance or claims on some lands. To the glorious King William, may you live in harmony and contentment. I, Duke Hughes of Burgundy, accept your proposal for an alliance. Perfect, yes, the Duke of Burgundy did pass away, so we've reinstated that relationship with his son now. Okay, so we've got a Princess of Sweden, so we could go for a Princess of Sweden. She's quite a little bit older, but only a few years. There's a Princess of Norway, but one of our sons is already, I believe, married to a Princess of Norway, but they're not interested in making any sort of alliance. We want someone close by, really, that we can call upon if needed. We'll leave it for now, and we'll have a little bit more of a look. It looks like a lot of people are now leaving this defensive pact. I think we'll go for the bigger kingdom in Wales first, just to encircle the remaining small kingdom. Or should we go for the smaller one first? We'll have a look in a second. There reportedly lives a Germanic mystic not far from our borders. Even though he is a heathen, the locals respect him and turn to him in times of need. Rumours say that the mystic named Cole is able to call healing spirits into the bodies of his patients. He would be willing to take up residence at your court for a small fee. We do lose piety for that though, which would not be good. We'll go for it though. We'll soon get that piety back. Right, let's have a look. We'll go for the smaller kingdom, I think, actually. Just to... I don't know. No, let's go for the bigger one. Get the biggest one out of the way first before that threatening faction gets any worse. Let's have a look. Does your claim? Can we get 3 of it? 1 doesn't come with it, unfortunately. And, okay, awesome. Only 1 kingdom are now backing them. So, yes, we'll go for that. We won't call our allies in as we're not going to need them. So, let's call in our own men. Let's have a look what we've got here. Let's all meet up in Worcester for now. You guys over here, the Brittany and the Norman army, we won't even bother bringing you over. We're not going to need you. We're not going to need as many men as we've already called up, so we won't waste your time sailing over. We should have more than enough manpower. They're not going to have much manpower at all in Wales. There we go, a couple of 100 men. And then the other kingdom from up in Scotland, the Norwegian kingdom, they're not going to have a great amount of men, I wouldn't think. It looks like some more people have just left that defensive pact anyway. It's been disbanded. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get our troops together here. I've arrived at the private rooms of Duke Edwin. There is plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. I'm looking forward to this. He's constantly inviting us for carousing, but it keeps him on side. He is one of our most powerful vassals, so we'll keep going there and letting him brown nose us, so that's completely fine. I'm enjoying playing a bit more vanilla on the channel. I do want to try and bring more vanilla to the channel, so if there's any series or playthroughs you'd like me to do, please recommend them in the comments and we can look into doing them after our King William the Conqueror playthrough. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings me closer to my companions. I feel like good friends already. Awesome, he's now our friend, which wasn't that our ambition, to make a friend Yes, it was. Perfect. So at least we achieved that ambition as well. There we go. King William the Conqueror has fulfilled the ambition to make a friend. Right, we need a new ambition. Let's have a look what we've got. Create a treasure and become exiled amongst men. Well, we're not going to get 5,000 prestige when we keep spending it, so let's try and create a treasurer. Okay, so we'll get our best commanders in charge here. William, Gulliman, and Ludwig. Some of those French courtiers that we called over. We do have the heir to Toulouse, I think it was. And, oh, our wife has died of cancer. Okay, so we'll try and find ourselves a new wife then. But yeah, we have the heir of Toulouse here, but then the actual Duke of Toulouse is married to our daughter anyway, so we're either going to have a grandson there or we could have him as a courtier. We could land him in some of this Welsh land, so we could maybe press his claim if that alliance breaks down. Ruler unmarried. Right, let's have a look what sort of marriage we can do for ourselves. There's got to be some sort of decent marriage somewhere. Italians. Let's have a look at some of these French people. Anjou, she's too young, isn't she? What about Bordeaux? I want something down the west coast. I like to have our borders touching. Wow, that's a big bit of land as well. Who's his heir? His heir is a female. She's not married. Can we arrange a marriage with her? I don't think she'll go for it with her being the... Oh, she will go for it. Awesome. Yes, send. She's definitely the heir, isn't she? Yes, heir to the Duchy of Aquitaine. Oh, awesome. That's perfect. If we can get that marriage sorted, that would be perfect. And then if her father was to have an accident or something after we've got that marriage sorted, that would be even better. Awesome. Annies and King William are getting married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Yes, it's in everyone's concerns. Or no, people respect wealth. Yeah, we'll go for that. And I'd rather have the prestige than the money, to be honest. We seem to make money a lot quicker than the prestige. She's arrived at our court. Perfect. Duke Gulham on the 8th of Aquitaine. Can we form an alliance with you? Yes, he does have a wife who's 41, so chances are he's not going to have a son. We could plot to kill him. Should we do that? He's 50, so he's getting on a little bit anyway. Could plot to kill. We wouldn't get much plot power there. We'll leave it for now, and hopefully he doesn't have another son. I can't see it happening, to be honest, but that's going to give... If we can knock up our wife, it's going to give that son a huge claim on that land, and hopefully we can get it into our kingdom. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. Well, it was fun. Gained 20 prestige, so we've got a nice chunky amount of prestige there. Awesome. 5,000 men. While the others gather up, let's go and attack this Welsh army instead. Merge together. Peace with you. I, Duke Gunhelm, at the 8th of Aquitaine, accept your proposal for an alliance. Perfect. So we've got an alliance with pretty much most of the duchies of France now. So we could actually, if we had more claims on France, easily beat them, hopefully. Or even if we expand elsewhere in Europe, we've got a lot of close allies, which is going to help us massively once we've got a little bit more of a backbone in the British Isles to expand into France. Right, so our main army is on the way to fight that Welsh army here. We've got just shy of 1,000 men. We'll march those onto the land to get it under siege instead. One child lacking an education focus, Princess Agatha of England, who's betrothed to the Duke of Burgundy. Let's have a look at you. Very good stewardship, so we'll go with that stewardship education for you, and let's make sure you... Oh, no, don't break betrothal. Let's make sure we've got the best possible guardian for you. We want to go for Pierre, who's got 24 stewardship. Perfect. There we go. Absolutely crushing that Welsh army. So now we just need to get our men into Wales and begin the siege. Oh, and we've actually managed to capture the king in battle. Perfect. As well as several bishops as well. Perfect. So, offer peace and force demands. Yes. Perfect. That gives us near enough all of Wales now. There's this one province here that he's keeping for himself, but... hopefully the Duke of Gloucester or one of the other dukes around this will try and push their own claim on that, as I'm sure one of them are going to have a claim on that. So can we offer him vassalization? Yeah, I didn't think he'd go for that. Let's have a look at our other prisoners that we've got. We've got 2 bishops here. Let's try and ransom them both and make ourselves a nice wallop of cash. And let's disband our armies. Perfect. We've just got to be careful of that threatening faction there that's created before we go for the rest of Wales. We want to make sure that that's going to be okay. Perfect. They've paid the ransom. Gives us a nice bit of dollar. Right. Formed a defensive pact against King William de Normandy. Right. Okay. So I bet if we were to now try and declare war on King Gadwin the Just of Gwent, I'm guessing there'll be a massive defensive pact again. Let's have a look. No, there isn't at the moment. He's actually not in it. So let's go for it straight away before that faction is made and try and conquer Wales before it's too late. We'll disband you because you're just going to get attacked straight away. And everybody here, can we meet up in Worcester again? Do we actually own these lands now then? Yes, these two have passed on to us, so we could do something with those. We'll keep them for ourselves for now. And we'll have a look who we want to give those lands to. We could give one of them to the heir of Toulouse. By doing that, am I right in thinking that then if we pressed his claim, he would be our vassal? I think that's how it works. What's the most impressive out of these two? That's the most impressive, so we'll keep that for ourselves and we'll give Dyfed to him then. Let's have a look. Where is he? He's in our courts somewhere. I'll recognise him when I see him. Quite odd looking. Got black hair, hasn't he? It's you, isn't it, I think? Yes, with the strong claim on the county of Rourke and strong claim on the Duchy of Toulouse. Right, let's grant you the landed title. County of Dyfed, including the lower titles. Send, there we go. And we'll pass out the vassalizations to this North Welsh former king to try and keep him on side as well at some point. Your low character is the subject of Greek plays. I accept your ransom. Perfect. A little bit more gold for us. A few people joining that defensive pact, but it shouldn't matter. We should be able to conquer this land easily before it's too late. Let's get ourselves leading this army of 1200 and we'll march straight into Wales. Let's get Ludwig in there, as well as Guillaume, or however you say that strange name. Let's march. Yeah, we'll march straight onto it. Even the 900 men, if they march straight on, we should be able to take it pretty quickly. Hopefully none of these are going to get called into this war. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to disband the Normandy and the Brittany army. We're not going to need them. We don't even need as many men as I've called up. We probably don't need any of these, but it'll help the siege a little bit quicker, won't it? So we'll get as many men as possible, end it as quickly as possible before any factions and such get in the way. Perfect, there's a great victory, and we've managed to capture a prisoner as well, a Welsh prisoner. Perfect, so hopefully we can ransom him for a decent amount. 10 gold, not a lot, but every little helps, don't it? We'll take any gold that we can get on. We've got another prisoner. Perfect. Right, so let's merge those armies together and we'll march to the more southern province, and then we'll march this other army of 5,000 into the northern province. So is this southern province where Cardiff would be, I believe? Yes, Cardiff. Perfect. So we'll go siege Cardiff, and then we'll get this other army to siege. Would Newport be here? Yes, Newport. Perfect. So my Welsh geography is not as bad as I thought. It's just trying to pronounce the names. I know where places are, but some of the names, my God, I cannot pronounce at all. I do have a couple of Welsh guys in the Discord. I'm sure they'll help me with the pronunciation and let me know if I'm wrong. Our prestige has lowered slightly, but that's fine. We'll easily gain it back by winning this war. That small army is marching back. So do you know what? We'll split this army in half and we'll take those 2,000 men led by Raoul and we'll march them to Dyfed to just protect the border and stop that army coming back, beat them again in combat, which will probably about end the war. Okay, they're marching north, so we'll cut them off. And we should easily be able to assault these pretty soon. We'll grind them down rather than wasting manpower, as it's probably not going to take too long. Very happy with that marriage that we've managed to get. There we go, 82%, so we're almost there. Just hoping that one of our lords will press that claim, because we're obviously not going to be able to break that truce. With this defensive pact being made, that's going to sort of stop our chances of invading Ireland too soon, but we'll get a chance to do that soon. We'll let things calm down and be happy just with the conquest of Wales and Brittany for a little while, give it a couple of years break, maybe try and get some of these new lords, dukes and etc. on side with some tourneys and feasting. Let's go for the assault there now. That's almost finished. There we go. Victory 100%. Offer peace and enforce demands. And that is Wales pretty much conquered, other than that small province there that we need to take care of. But I'm sure that the Duke of Oxford, who also has the Duchy of Gloucester, will probably press that claim at some point. That's our son, isn't it, William? Doesn't have any claims, but he probably will try and go for that, I'm imagining, at some point. If not, one of our Welsh lords definitely will. Right, can we disband our armies now? Perfect, there we go. So, he's still in charge of that. King Cadwgan, who's going to hate us now, isn't he? Yes. Can't send him a gift to improve relations. We've already done that when we tried to vassalize him. could transfer the vassalage to you. What is your opinion of us at the moment? We will probably make you the King of Wales. Yes, you desire the kingdom, but we won't do that until we've got the Empire tier, of course, because we don't want to lose all that land. What should we do with this other province that we've got here? Who do we give that to? We could give it to our grandson, land him, but then he's our ward at the moment. We haven't got any other grandchildren at the moment, have we, other than a bastard granddaughter? We've got you of Toulouse, who is the heir to the Duchy of Toulouse. One title can be usurped. Yes, perfect. We'll usurp that title then. Give up 50 prestige, cost you 201 gold. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. King William the Conqueror has usurped the title Duchy of de Hubarth, or however you say that. So, yeah, we can't go to war with him just yet, but we'll keep that duchy and we'll give it to. Let's give it to you. Offer you a non-aggression pact. Let's get that done first. My work in Sumer seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the county of Sumer. Perfect. Use it. It's going to cost us a lot of prestige and gold, but that gives us a claim now on 2 of the provinces in Anjou. Let's have a look what else is part of Anjou. Okay, we've already got a bit of Anjou, so there's not only that apparently. Let's have a look at you. And is that part of Anjou as well? Yes, right. So there's only 2 more provinces we need to get to have the full claim on Anjou. So let's get you to go and fabricate claims there then, so we can hopefully soon invade France for Anjou and expand our borders there. Right. I want to land somebody before. Have we got any loyal? Do you know what? No, we'll just instead. We'll wait for you to sign that non-aggression pact, and then we'll grant you that duchy, and then we'll grant all the vassalages to this guy up here. Let's transfer the vassalage to you. Transfer vassalage of that because he belongs to you anyway. Have we took your title? We've not took your duchy, have we? No, that's okay then. Wait for him to sign that non-aggression pact. Should only take a couple of days or so, shouldn't it? Vatican outrage. Okay. Authority of the church changes. Next over the channel and into Ireland, as I don't think we can press the claim on Scotland just yet and try and force the vassalisation of them. How much longer till you accept? Ah, you've already accepted. I've missed it completely. Grand landed title, the duchy of this area, including the lower titles. Send. Perfect. There we go. So we've got the 3 duchies now in Wales. Hopefully he'll try and press that claim on that small area of Wales that we haven't conquered. I'm guessing somebody will, surely. What's your opinion of us? Still pretty low. Your opinion should be massive. Honours. Perfect. Your son, the heir of that duchy. Perfect as well. So at least we have got that claim to try and press at some point if we want to. We are a little bit in debt now though, so we do need to come out of that. We ain't going to be able to declare any wars and such while we're in such debt. We have got a prisoner, but he hasn't got the money to ransom, which is a shame. We'll put him in house arrest for now. We'll ransom him when he's got the money, or we could just release him. Gonna have to forward things along now though anyway to let things calm down and get ourselves out of debt. Couple more people joining that defensive pact. That's fine. We're going to let things calm down a little. Oh, and here we go. It looks like the Duke of Gloucester is already pressing that claim, so that's perfect. So that's going to be all of Wales conquered by the end of this episode. I don't think he's going to have too much trouble there. Can we offer to join the war? No. Just to try and keep on side. Loads more people joining that defensive pact. Loads of randomers joining that defensive pact. That's fine. We're going to let things calm down for a while anyway. And we're now officially old. Betrothed can marry. Princess Constance and the heir to... Who are you? Are we even getting anything from this marriage? Yeah, we'll send anyway. Let's get that marriage done. And perfect, he's usurping that now. Perfect. Oh no, he's usurped that title. He'll probably know he's less on side than the other guy was. Foreign Conqueror, desires the Kingdom of Wales. You're not getting it. We're going to give that to the most... we're going to give that to old Madog, the ill ruler of Gwynedd, because he actually likes us. So we'll give him the Kingdom of Wales once we get that Empire tier, of course. Let's forward things along then, try and get ourselves out of debt. Been ruling for over 10 years as well now, so we've done well to conquer Brittany and Wales in that time. Done a lot better than the real William the Conqueror did, but obviously it's been a lot easier to conquer Wales than it was in real life. It was obviously very hard, as we know. I'm starting to think that Clamella might fancy me, your courtier. Does she have a weak claim on the Duchy of Aquitaine? Oh, nice. And she's married to someone who has a weak claim on the Duchy of Burgundy. She does have a good claim, though. If we could get a bastard with her. Do you know what? Let's make a move, see what we can do. If we can get a bastard who has a claim, that could be good. We've just gained a load of money from somewhere. I went to Clementia's chamber and gave her a good tumble. It's good to be king. Perfect. There we go, out of debt now. So let's see what sort of things that we can try and do. Can we try and force the vassalisation of Scotland yet? I don't think we can. We can go for the de jure claim on Cumbria, but that's going to give us nothing. Wow, that defensive pact is huge. A little bit worried about that, so we'll leave that for now. We won't try and press these claims on Wales just yet. The forcing the vassalisation... Ireland, sorry, just yet. We'll wait a little while. But we could try and... Do we have the claim on the Duchy of Anjou? No, just those lands so far, so we can't really do... We could try and claim press all our claims, though. But we'll wait for now, obviously, until... We've lost one of our alliances, apparently. Which alliance have we lost? Not you. Is it Toulouse? No. Is it... I've received news that my lover Clemenica is with child. Hope she will persuade the Sava to be the real husband. No, we want the bastard who's going to have that claim. Haha, we've lost our alliance with Burgundy. It is Burgundy, isn't it? Or is it Flanders? Flanders, sorry, I keep getting mixed up. Burgundy's the further south one. So yeah, we want to try and get that alliance back, because then it gives us an alliance with over half of France. As well as about a quarter of France that we own. It literally leaves France with nothing, pretty much. Perfect, he's accepted that non-aggression pact. Can we now form that alliance then? Perfect. Great news, there we go. So forward things along, gives us an extra alliance. All of Wales is now conquered. Even better, perfect. That is great news. We've just got to wait for things to cool down so that we can start moving over into Ireland. We could press it now. We've got a decent sized armour, but I don't know how big that whole Irish and Scottish army is going to be. Even if we call in our allies, it might be a little bit strong, especially with the way the AI acts, and they'll just land their armies God knows where and get absolutely slaughtered rather than joining to us. Have we got any technology points to spend yet? Because we've not spent any yet. No, nothing yet. Still fabricating that claim. So things are going fairly well so far this episode. I think what we'll do actually, guys, is we'll end this episode here. I'm trying to keep the videos quite short for this series, shorter than the Game of Thrones ones anyway. So yeah, we'll end it here. I'll let things tick along, get ourselves a little bit more out of debt, try and wait for that threatening defensive pact to go down so that we can start pressing our claims into Ireland. We're still trying to get those claims on France. Hopefully we're going to inherit all of Aquitaine and such at some point as well, which would be awesome. Thank you all so much for watching as always. If you have enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment down below and subscribe. And don't forget to recommend some other vanilla playthroughs that you'd like to see, and hopefully we can bring them to the channel at some point. Thank you once again, and hopefully I'll see you all really soon.